It escaped. I am Baron Victor Frankenstein, and I hope, if you seek for wisdom and knowledge, as I once did, that the gratification of your wishes may not be a serpent to sting you. I am by birth a Genovese, and my family is one of the most distinguished. There was a considerable difference between the ages. I was the innocent. The world was to me a creature which during every hour of my infant life. It was the secret of heaven and earth. I was so guided by a silken cord. My inquiries were directed one train at natural philosophy. My temper was sometimes violent, physical my passions vehement. When I had attained the age of 17, my parents resolved that I should become a student at the University of Ingolstadt. I ardently desired the acquisition of knowledge. Sir Isaac Newton is said to have avowed that he felt like a child picking up shells beside the great and unexplored ocean of truth. Those of his successors in each branch of natural philosophy with whom I was acquainted appeared even to my boy's apprehensions as Tyrus engaged in the same pursuit. So much has been done, but more, far more will I achieve. Treading in the steps already marked, I will pioneer a new way, explore unknown powers and unfold to the world deepest mysteries of creation. One of the phenomena which had peculiarly attracted my attention was the structure of the human frame. I beheld the corruption of death succeed to the blooming cheek of life. I saw how the worm inherited the wonders of the eye and brain. After days and nights of incredible labour and fatigue, I succeeded in discovering the cause of generation and life. Nay more, I became myself capable of bestowing animation upon lifeless matter. Although I possessed this capacity of bestowing animation, yet to prepare a frame for the reception of it, with all its intricacies of fibres, muscles, and veins, still remained a work of inconceivable difficulty and labour. And often did my human nature turn with loathing from my occupation, whilst still urged on by an eagerness which perpetually increased, I brought my work near to a conclusion. Every night I was oppressed by a slow fever, and I became nervous to a most painful degree. The fall of a leaf startled me, and I shunned my fellow men as if I had been guilty of a crime. It was on a dreary night of November that I beheld the accomplishment of my toils. It was already 1 in the morning when I saw my creature show the first spark of being. How can I describe my emotions at this catastrophe, or how delineate the wretch whom with such infinite pains and care I had endeavoured to form? His dull, watery eyes opened, and I took notice of his shriveled complexion and straight black lips. I had desired it with an ardour that far exceeded moderation, but now that I had finished, the beauty of the dream vanished, and breathless horror and disgust filled my heart. I threw myself on the bed in my clothes, endeavouring to seek a few moments of forgetfulness. But it was in vain. I slept indeed, but I was disturbed by the wildest dreams. I saw my creation left all to itself, thrown into the realm of human society. I saw my own death. And the survival of the one that shall never die. Saw the end of humanity and the survival of inhumanity. I started from my sleep with horror. By the glimmer of half-extinguished light, I beheld the miserable monster whom I had created. He left the room. I should have stopped him, taken back the life I had given him. Now I should tell you, if he should appear, swear that he shall not live. His soul is as hellish as his form, full of treachery and fiend-like malice. Hear him not, and thrust your sword into his heart. But all I can think of is, farewell, son.